Hey Jess, so here we are getting ready for a big change in your life. I'm kind of excited. I'm sure you are too. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So just a couple questions for you guys. First of all, where did you meet Alex?
We met playing grass volleyball in, I don't remember the park, Lindsay Park, I think. The one in East Village.
Here in Davenport.
Yeah.
All right. How long ago was that?
2 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So then,
2 years.
how long did it take him to ask you on your first date?
um, well, we started hanging out and seeing each other for a few times shortly after that, but he had just recently gotten out of a relationship, so we decided just to be friends for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So we met in April-ish, sometime in April, and then we didn't start officially dating until the following May, or officially, but we went on our first date at the end of February.
Uh-huh.
So
You remember where that date was?
it was at Panera. I remember.
Panera Bread. Yeah,
I remember.
yeah. So that was your first date,
Mm-hmm.
and then was it kind of? Did you guys kind of take off on just a regular routine with dates, or did it take a while to
I think
establish?
the biggest challenge was figuring out going from like a friendship to more than just a friendship, because we had been friends from that moment that we met in April or May, and we talked pretty consistently, still played a ton of volleyball together, and we're just really, really good friends. And so it was kind of transitioning from just like a really good friendship and what does it mean to be dating from what we were already doing. So
Sure.
a lot of the time was kind of just getting over the awkwardness of not just being friends anymore and how that works. So
Right. So then that would lead me to ask you, when would you say was your first kiss?
oh boy. Yeah, I have no idea.
Date one.
Well,
date
I guess
10?
actually technically it was before we were really dating, when we had like our trial dating, when he realized he wasn't ready to start a relationship. So when we first met in April, May, and we hung out a few times, that's technically when our first kiss was. But I don't know if it can count as like the official dating kiss,
There
because
you
we
go.
weren't really dating then.
Well, it could be.
Yeah,
You were
I
starting
guess that
to-
was our, yeah.
You were establishing something
Yeah.
there. So yeah. Who said I love you first?
Alex.
Soon, or did it take him a while?
It took him a while. We were on a camping trip. Actually, no, we went on a camping trip in August of that year. When we started dating end of February, beginning of March, and we went on a camping trip in August, and then it was like when we got back, we were hanging out, watching a movie or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Did it shock you, or were you expecting it?
Oh, I think I was ready. I think I was just kind of waiting for him, because it was, who says it first? I don't know. I don't want to be that person and then have him run away. Like, well, I'll just let him jump the gun. Make sure he's committed before I say I love you.
There you go. It's always a good order to do it in.
Yeah, I'll just let him.
So when you think about the time you guys have spent together, and how long total?
Almost 2 years.
2.
Yeah, from when we first met.
So you're getting to know each other through all this, and
You'd
you're
say
seeing
that.
you're seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
What would you say is Alex's worst habit?
I think over analyzing things, or just wanting to fix everything, which he's gotten a lot better over the years, but I think just understanding when things just can't be fixed. So I don't know if that's like a habit or not, but
Do you guys have pet names for each other?
I mean, not really, other than like babe, but
Babe.
yeah.
Say it again.
Babe.
Babe.
I may have said it like that first.
Yeah, babe. So what is your favorite thing about Alex?
Oh gosh. I feel like just how genuine he is towards me. Like he's definitely the first guy that I feel like has ever actually like really cared about me, and not just like kind of gone through the motions, but like really listens. And where I would say like his worst, like his pet peeve, or not his pet peeve, his worst quality was wanting to fix everything, but it's also a really good quality because he cares so much that he doesn't like it when I'm hurting and wants to just fix it. So that's probably my favorite, just how genuine he is towards me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna pay off in the years.
Yeah.
Tell us something about Alex that would surprise us.
Well, there's a couple, actually. He had a pet hamster, actually a dwarf pet hamster, his senior year in college that he hid his entire senior year. Nobody knew about that.
What was its name? Do you know?
I don't remember. No.
Did you say a dwarf pet hamster?
Yeah, I didn't know those were a thing until
Me
you told
either.
me. Yeah. Or the other fun fact is he actually has always wanted to be an engineer, and he took all the engineering classes in high school and then ran out and had like a year and a half left of high school. So he decided to do accounting classes, and then he ended up just liking accounting more, or because it was most recent in his mind. So, which is probably why he likes to build things so much, is because I call him a fake engineer.
That probably builds him up.
Yeah. Well, he's an accountant with like an engineer mind. So he's not like a typical accountant that you think of.
It's probably kind of dangerous, don't you think? An accountant with an engineer's mind.
Yeah.
Because engineers are pretty persnickety. They're pretty particular. So are accountants, really.
Yeah.
So, what is the biggest change you've seen in Alex since the two of you have met?
I think just going back to what I said before, just him knowing when situations can be fixed and when they can't, and not getting so defeated when he can't fix something. It's like the beginning when I would come home from work and have a bad day, and like obviously my emotions would rub off on him, and he just would feel frustrated because he doesn't like it when I'm down, and when he can't fix it, then it would just affect him. And so he's done a lot better of knowing when situations he just can't fix them and doesn't let them affect him. So yeah,
that's endearing, actually. That's good. As a new couple, hopefully you guys will have 50, 60, 70 years of marriage, time, life together. What kind of legacy would you hope to leave as a couple?
I think I would just love to be able to lead a lot of people to Christ through how we live our relationship or how we live our marriage. Just, being able to buy this awesome house and being able to be hospitable in tons of different ways, and just lead people to ask questions, especially when times get hard, of how can you love each other that much, or how are you loving on these people so much, and just have people ask good questions, which could then lead people to Christ. So
that's nice. Alex comes from, how big a family does Alex come from?
He has one sister.
One sister.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys talked about children.
Mm-hmm.
You have a number in mind? Are you big family, little family?
Big. 3 or 4. I would like 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of on the 3 side, but whatever God will give us.
If he sees you and you go through childbirth, you guys will adjust that
We'll
number
see.
just a little bit.
We're done after 1.
So what do you enjoy most about when you're spending time with Alex and Alex's family?
Games. We play a lot of games. Or just being able to introduce them to a lot of different games that we've learned, and I've learned a lot of different games from them that I then like teach my family or my friends and stuff. So I like that culture that they have of just playing games all the time.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah. So rapid fire, describe Alex in 3 words.
Actually, I had to look up a bunch of adjectives today. It's like, I don't know how to think of like the best ones that describe him. I would say intelligent, ambitious, and witty.
Okay. Anything you'd like to say to Alex to wrap up?
What if I start crying? I don't want to do that.
You could cry.
That I love him, and I'm very excited for this next chapter of our life, and to be done with this separating times at nights and just being able to finally live together and start our life and start a family.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we'll have fun. We'll see what Alex's responses
goodness.
are, and we'll sort of compare the two of you
Oh,
together.
boy.
Thanks, Jess.
Yeah.